Hey guys, it's Spider Starry. Welcome back to my Pokemon Stadium 1 playthrough. In this episode, you're going to see me play on Poke Cup Great Ball. So yeah, let's just jump in right away. I'm going to be leading off with my Staryu because our first opponent is Biker, and usually he has a team of poison types and of course some fighting types as well. So yeah, so Staryu has Psychic, so I can easily deal with these poison types. Though Staryu may have some trouble against Nidorino and Nidorino and Nidorina because they both have some high special. And as you see right now, this Nidorino knows Thunder, and that's gonna hurt really badly. But of course, Staryu's a champ, and he takes it like a boss, of course. And yeah, so I'm gonna be able to take down this Nidorino because he is no match for me. I can easily take this fool down. Bada bing, bada boom. It's simple, like freaking cottage cheese. And yes, he's gone. This Nidorino is gone. But who's gonna be the next Pokemon that we're gonna be able to devour? Ooh, Nidorina. Okay, Staryu's not gonna be able to take her down, so I think I should probably switch. I'm gonna be switching out to my Hunter, because Hunter can deal with Nidorina no problem. And the worst thing Nidorina can do to what's his name? Hunter is probably like a Thunder or something like that. Oh, Toxic. Well, little does she know that poison types do not work on other poison types. So that's gonna have no effect. So yes. I'm just gonna use some Psychic because Haunter has really high special, so this Nidorina probably is going to live. Oh. Alright, she's gonna counter with Blizzard. That's probably gonna miss and miss. Oh my god! I just got frozen! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, come on. Are you kidding? Are you... Oh. That is just way too lucky. Okay, this is the first match, guys, and we're already frozen. Well, in case you guys don't know, I don't know if I posted a video about me being frozen before, but yeah, when you're frozen, you can't do anything. Literally, you can't do anything. Your Pokemon's basically dead. Or fainted, whatever you want to call it. It can't do anything. So I'm just going to switch out to my Electabuzz, who has Psychic as well, so and also, this Nidorino can't make another one of my Pokemon frozen, so no worries about that. So I'm just gonna simply counter this Leslie with my Actually, I don't even want to use Sick. I just want to use Thunder Punch just because this thing's a jerk. And I just want to get rid of it so badly. So yeah, that's for freaking freezing my Pokemon, Nidorina. Goodness, I can't stand the Nidoran family. I literally cannot stand them. They're literally just. I just don't like them. Nidoran male, Nidoran female, I don't care. I just don't like any of them. Alright, he's gonna send out his Hitmonchan, and I have Psychic. Luckily, literally, 4 of my Pokemon have Psychic. Staryu, Electabuzz, Magmar. Yes, I have a Magmar. I don't know if you guys saw my team preview, because I might actually do some editing on this video because this video is like really long, so I want to shorten it a bit. But yeah, we win. So yes, thankfully, thank God for having Psychic. But yeah, literally like 4 of my Pokemon know Psychic moves, so that's like, it's really interesting and ostentatiously bodacious. The only Pokemon that do not know Psychic is my Parasect, and what's my other Pokemon? It was like a Graveler. Yeah, my Graveler. So like, but literally all my other Pokemon know Psychic, so no worries about that. Alright, so we're gonna jump into the second battle now with Magmar. I'm gonna lead off with my Magmar because obviously this guy, Rocker, he has electric types and grass types. So obviously, I already know, don't no one say anything like, oh, you bring it in because of Magneton. No, I already know Magneton is an electric type purely in this generation because Steel did not exist. But I'm gonna switch to my Graveler because I'm fearing the Thunder Wave, which I probably know is gonna come. And, oh, but he switches, Oh, he predicts my switch and he switches to his Ivysaur. That's pretty smart. Well, obviously I can't stay in. Graveler does not have good special at all. I'm gonna die to like any grass move he does. Even if he does do Leech Seed still. I cannot stay in, so I'm gonna switch right back into my Magmar, who can take whatever thing this little Ivysaur has to offer to it. Yeah, that's a thing. It's gonna use Leech Seed, and Magmar, it's okay with being Leech Seed. I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. I'm fine with being Leech Seed because it doesn't really take too much damage from me. So damage. HP from me, so I'm just gonna counter with a Fire Punch, and of course this Ivysaur is gonna live because of the special stat it has. And I'm sapped by Leech Seed, and he's gonna use Body Slam, and of course I better not get paralyzed. Okay. Alright, I didn't get paralyzed. Great. Hallelujah. Alright, so, let me see. I'm just gonna use Fire Punch again. I want to say Thunder Punch. Fire Punch again. And this Ivysaur goes down. Goodbye, Ivysaur. I can't stand how that plant on its back looks, though. In the 64 days, that plant looks horrible. Like, compare that to, like, Brawl and stuff, or whatever the case might be. That plant just on its back looks so terribly neat. And I noticed in Nintendo 64, so what was I expecting? But I'm just saying, like, dang, that plant doesn't even look real. Alright, he brings in his Magneton again, and... son of a truck. What do? I guess I can just use, Fire Punch again, just for lols and giggles and stuff. Decent hit. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Leech Seed. It's gonna use Screech, and I don't mind a Screech too much, especially if I'm gonna switch out, so no worries on that matter. So I'm probably just gonna switch back into my Graveler, just because Graveler can take anything that Magneton does. Magneton doesn't know anything, doesn't know no damn Flash Cannon or whatever the hell that case might be, so I am safe from anything it decides to do. And it's gonna use Thunder Wave, so that was a lucky switch in actually. So of course Thunder Wave does not affect me because I'm a ground type, rock and ground. So that's that. I'm just gonna use Earthquake, and this thing is gonna use Screech. Okay, Screech. Once again, what was it gonna do? Swift, I resist Swift, so it really cannot do a thing to me. I counter this thing really badly. So it's gonna die to my Earthquake, because even though Magneton has great defense, Graveler has great attack. And if you guys are wondering why I'm using Graveler instead of Golem, it's because, well... Well, because I don't want to use all the, like, super duper strong Pokemon, because I kind of find it unfair. Because this is Great Ball, because not all the Pokemon are going to be super high leveled. So, I just thought it'd be, like, better if I just use... No, this thing thinks it's cute by using Reflect. You're not cute, Voltorb. You're not cute. So I'm just gonna use Earthquake, and this thing better not live, okay? It's a little Voltorb. Are you freaking kidding me? It lives with 12 HP? Are you kidding me? I know Reflect halves damage, but come on. It's a little freaking Voltorb. It has, like, horrible defense. It's gonna use Swift, thinking it's gonna do something, but please, even with Screech, it's gonna do crap damage. And I'm just gonna finish this off with some strength. Yeah, drop that giant boulder on this stupid little ball. And Voltorb's gonna go down, and that means I won the battle, yes? Okay, yes, that's what it means. Whew, okay, I feel like I've talked so fast throughout this whole thing. And we're only on the second match, too. Whew, gotta slow it down a bit, alright. But we get another perfect continue, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to get perfect continues throughout all the matches, but I'm going to try to at least. Alright, our next opponent is Juggler, and usually he just does Metronome. Alright, his team is pretty mixed. Alright, so I'm going to lead off with my Haunter, yes. My Haunter. Haunter can pretty much do, like, damage to anything that exists. He's going to bring in Drowsy, which I know this Drowsy only knows Metronome and Hypnosis and Dream Eater. So it doesn't know any other, like, psychic moves, so I don't have anything to be afraid of. So I'm just going to use Confuse Ray to just get some confusion hacks on it. It's going to use Metronome with Mega Punch, and luckily for me, it's a normal type move, so no effect. Metronome is not something you rely on. It's just too much. The chance of it doing something is just too little. I'm going to use Psychic just to get some special drops on this thing, because there's not really much I can do. And its Metronome was going to be recovered, but it got confused. So that is really juicy and ostentatious, like Bodacious. And, I'm just going to, just use some more Psychics, because that's really the only thing I can do. No special drop yet. Crap. Crappy craps. Egg Bomb. Wait, what did the announcer say? Egg Bomb. I forgot. I don't have the audio on, guys, so you're wondering, like, oh, if it said it, I'm not hearing it. Egg Bombarded. Yeah, that's what he said. Egg Bombarded. I love that. I love the puns the announcer makes. It's so legendary. Thunder Punch. And to those people who don't know, back then, types were split between actual, like, types. Some types were physical, some types were special. Electric was a special type, so it counted towards the special stat when it does attacks. So, ooh, Twin Needle. So yeah, basically, it counted towards the special attack. So Thunder Punch actually did great damage for Pokemon like Drowsy, Alakazam, whatever the case might be. It was good for them to have Thunder Punch. But nowadays, since Generation 4, when it actually split it, some moves to physical and some moves to special, they don't have that anymore. Thunder Punch is now physical. So, once again, I cannot kill this thing with a Psychic. I just want this thing to go down. I'm just sick of seeing it. I use the Flamethrower, which is pretty decent. I'm probably gonna just finish this off with like Mega Drain just to get some HP back, even though it's gonna be 2 HP. 2 HP is better than no HP. So yes, this Drowsy finally goes down. I don't have to deal with its nonsense anymore, which is a juicy thing. What's it gonna send out? It's gonna send out Clefable, and for some reason, every time I try to pronounce Clefable, I say, okay, what do I say? I say like Clefable. Like, I say cull instead of cluh. And it's Clefable, I say Clefable. I'm like, I don't even know how I pronounce it like that. It's just so weird how I do that. It's gonna use Mega Kick, which, okay, that was really weird how I did the Mega Kick. But it doesn't affect me because I'm a ghost. Ghosts are not affected by normal type moves. And I'm just gonna use some Psychic on it, even though Clefable has some really decent special. And really decent special plus really decent HP. And to top things off, to make it worse, it's going to use Amnesia, which increases its special stat. I got no time for the nonsense, so I'm just going to use Confuse Ray to just get some confusion hacks on it, because I'm just trying to be a jerk right now. And Horn Attack. Oh, but it's confused. I thought it was Horn Drill for a second, but even then Horn Drill will have no effect on me. I just realized I had an explosion. I didn't see the explosion. Well, whatever, I'm just gonna use Psychic, I'm gonna continue using it. There's not really, I don't have a lot of options here. This Metronome team is actually surprisingly working really well against me. Oh, and it took down my Haunter with Thunderbolt. Okay. Well, good job, Haunter, you still did a great job. So, I'm just gonna go and send out my Parasect because Parasect can do something to this Clefable, hopefully. I don't think my Parasect is faster than this Clefable, but we'll just see what we can do. Even though there might not be much we can do, there's still some... The Crab Hammer. Okay, it's confused. Even then a Crab Hammer would do jack. Alright, so we're just gonna put this thing to sleep. I know some people get so like frustrated with like, oh, you're just relying too much on sleep hacks. But I don't care, you know, I just want this thing to go down. I'm tired of dealing with it. So it needs to go to sleep. And it wakes up, sadly, the first turn. But luckily though, I'm gonna use Dig. So I'm just gonna dig underground, be unaffected by any move, whatever the case might be. So, what's it gonna do? Okay, no, I go first. Ironically, that's weird. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And it uses counter. Oh my god, thank God in heaven that missed. Because if that counter hit, it would probably take me down completely. Just because Clefable has so much HP and this Parasect does not have too much HP. It's gonna use Scratch. Oh, you little jerk, you little scumbag. I'm just gonna use Takedown because I just want this thing to go down. Ooh, look at that Parasect Frisbee. That is so awesome. I gotta show that to my friend Toadette. She loves Parasect. Parasect is her favorite Pokemon. I'll probably just link this video to her and just like literally like link her to the exact moment of that. But that is so cool that you saw that Parasect Frisbee. That was so awesome. That was just so cool. But yeah, sorry, I have Skype open. Like literally, I see my friend Dark Boo's like commenting. It's gonna use Bide. I don't like Bide. I don't like Bide at all. I don't like Bide at all. So, we're just gonna put this thing to sleep. And let's just see if we can do some Solar Beams on it. Wait, maybe we can switch. No, maybe not. Oh, okay, I guess we'll just go for the Solar Beam. Why not? Oh, it woke up. Wait, woked up? It woke up. There's no such word as woked. Is there? It woked up. I don't know. I just thought it was better to say it woke up, not it woked. It's still biding its time, so that's why you just saw it, like, just standing there, like, doing nothing. And here comes the solar beam. Is it gonna kill it? Is it? Yes, it is. So this Hitmonlee goes down, and we're able to, yes, take home the victory. There goes the battle. What does Dark Boo want? I'm done. Okay, so where was I? I feel so good. Okay. Don't worry, Dark Boo. I'll take care of you later. Sorry about that. Alright, so we get the Thunder Badge. So yes, let's continue moving on. I love how the Thunder Badge is a sun. How does the sun relate to thunder? I gotta check in Japan if they had a different name for the badge, but most of the time the sun does not relate to thunder. Just saying. Rainstorms and stuff relate to thunder, not the sun. Anyways, I'm gonna be leading off with my Parasect because obviously this girl has tons and tons and tons of water Pokemon and rock Pokemon and ground Pokemon, I think. So Parasect can just easily counter it with Solar Beam. So I'm just gonna Spore myself away. Double team. Oh hell no, not double team. Oh no, not double team. I can't tolerate that. It's gonna take too long. I'm not gonna deal with it. So, okay, thank God this thing went to sleep with the Spore, so we're able to Spore a whore, and yes, we're able to get some solar beams. Solar beams. Yes, beams, not beans. Solar beans? What's a solar bean? But yeah, we're gonna just take in some sunlight. We're gonna take some energy from the sun. Let's see that Parasect grows so bright. And is this thing gonna wake up? Okay, no, it's staying asleep. So it's gonna die in its sleep, sadly, because we're just gonna use some Solar Beam. And bam, that works so perfectly. And it goes down as well, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we gotta kill on this, Seadra. Which, ironically, I thought Seadra had really good special. Maybe it just can't take a super effective hit, I don't know. But I just thought it would handle it a lot better. And then here comes the Graveler, which, ironically, we do have to worry, because if this thing knows Rock Slide, that's going to do super effective damage to us. So we're just going to use some Spore, yes. Ironically, I find it ironic that I'm using Parasect, because a lot of people think Parasect is like one of the worst grass Pokemon in existence. Well, not existence, but in Generation 1, it was the worst defensive grass Pokemon to use. Because it had basically like so many quad weaknesses. It had quad weakness to fire, flying, and poison, because poison was super effective on bug back then. And I know you can say, well, didn't grass and poison type Pokemon have a quad weakness to bug? But it had one quad weakness, and then there was not a lot of good bug type moves, right? So, but other Pokemon, they were good poison type moves like Sludge, Acid, and stuff. So there was like a lot of things that this Pokemon would get hurt by. Flamethrower, a Wing Attack, Fly. There was so many things that were against this Parasect, and also to top it all off, Parasect is slow. That's why they invented Spore, so Parasect can have just one little thing, because it's so like it's so slow. So that's why you see me keep using Spore, and I know people will be like, well, that's just cheap. Dude, that's a strategy in the game. I don't really find it too cheap. Unless I'm fasting all your Pokemon, I'm just putting them to sleep so you can't do anything. That would be cheap. But this girl can do something because she's going first. Because her Pokemon are faster. So she's not completely left without notice. Alright, and also in things like Pokemon Showdown and stuff, like, still, you can't have two Pokemon going to sleep. There's literally a mod in the game that says two Pokemon cannot be asleep at the same time. So there's none of this whole like, oh, well, you can't do that. It's your own choosing for that stuff, alright? Ooh, we got a critical hit. That's pretty cool. Yes. But yeah, I'm just saying on that because a lot of people like will be like, oh, well, it's cheap. Well, what else can freaking this Parasect do? What am I supposed to do? Just like embrace any hit that comes my way and just embrace the freaking Crab Hammer, Double Team, whatever the case might be? No, of course not. So we gotta protect ourselves. If you have protection, why not protect yourself? Alright, so our next challenger is Medium, and I think she has ghosts. Some ghosts, and I see some water. some poison and whatever the case might be. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in Haunter. She's gonna I think it's a she, right? It's medium, the medium female girl. All right, she's gonna start off with her Sea King. Yes, Fish of the Sea, Amma, and Melandria. So we're just gonna use some Confuse Ray just to get some confusion on it. It's gonna use Supersonic, and I don't think Supersonic works. I don't think it works on Haunter, and it failed. Yeah, so it obviously is not effective on me because I'm a Ghost type, or either that or it just failed for just reasons to fail. And we're just gonna use some Mega Drain on it because it's super effective. We can. Oh, that didn't do anything. Damn. That really did not do anything. But luckily this thing gets confused, which is really juicy. So I have no problem with that. Okay, I probably am... Alright, now we're at a tough spot. Okay, so I guess I'll just go for Mega Drain. I'll just keep going for it. I mean, if this is super effective, Psychic can't do too much more, right? It's a little more confusing. It's gonna use Supersonic, which, don't you already see it doesn't work on me? It failed like the first time you used it and you just keep using it. Okay, that doesn't really make too much sense, but I guess this girl is a confusion set where she just wants to get some confusion because each team on Pokemon Stadium, each of them have a strategy. In R2, there's less of a strategy, more of just being smart and trying to outsmart you, but in round 1, each has a strategy. Yeah, well, in round 2, you see, I paused there because I'm like trying to think because I don't think in round 2 they did not have too much of a strategy. It was more of common sense, and type matchups. That's what they were focused on. And then they had Pokemon that had reliable moves like a Starmie with like Surf, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt, which AK is like a deadly Starmie. All right, this dude's gonna use Supersonic on my Graveler, which is gonna work, unfortunately. So what we are gonna do is we're just gonna use some Earthquake, because why not? What else can we do? It's gonna use Flash. Okay, that Flash better not go through. Ah! Okay, accuracy went down. Damn. Okay, so now we have two things going against us: being confused, and if this miss. Okay, it did not miss, thankfully. Alright, so this thing goes down right away, which I'm quite shocked about, because I know Magnemite has actually some decent defense. Not the best defense in the world, but decent defenses at least. Not like horrible defenses like Ghastly. But she sends in her Ghastly, ironically. And, I guess we stay in? I don't know what we do. I guess we can just stay in and go for like an Earthquake. I don't know. We have a Flash against us and we're confused. So... you know what? We'll just go for it. Why not? Nightshade. So Ghastly decides to throw some shade at us. Oh god, Nightshade. The music is so creepy with the Nightshade music. It's like really creepy. Here comes an Earthquake, and we get the Ghastly. And I love how it hits the Ghastly. You literally like see the Ghastly's like levitating. So it's like, wait, how did I hit it? But it literally just shows like the Earthquake like goes up to hit the Ghastly. Literally goes up to hit it. So that's how that works. Yes. And we get a perfect, which is really cool. So yes, that's a thing. That's a thing that works. Oh gosh, this is just so cheesy. I'm gonna keep that in though. Alright, so our next opponent is Tamer, and he has a pretty diverse team. Actually there was 2 grounds and 2 normals, and 1 like fire type. So we're gonna start off with Staryu, because he has a Marowak. Marowak? Why did I say a t? There's no t in Marowak. Oh, did you guys see a Pokemon Origins with Marowak? That thing with that thing with the Marowak and the Cubone is really sad. I really love that thing they included in that Pokemon Origins. But you guys gotta check it out. It's like on Pokemon TV. You can like Google search it or something. It should appear. And we get a Hydro Pump Up on this Raticate, and it does surprisingly really a lot of damage. But I'm not so sure we should stay in with Staryu, because Staryu does not have that greatest defenses, and I know Raticate's gonna be faster. But should we stay? Okay, I guess we'll just stay in. Why not? What the hell not? YOLO, I guess. Even though I hate that phrase. Oh, it uses Toxic and it didn't work on us. That is so cool. So we're able to use the Psychic and just get rid of this Raticate. Oh, so surprisingly, it was actually a really good idea to stay in. See, this is why sometimes you gotta risk things in Pokemon. That's what you gotta do. That's the only thing Sometimes you just gotta risk it. Sometimes it may not be the wisest move, but you just gotta do it. And now this girl, oh, not girl, guy. I was thinking of the last trainer. Every time I think of Eevee, I think of the last trainer. But it's Tamer, and he's gonna send out his Eevee. But we're just gonna switch it to Haunter because Haunter can counter Eevee in every sort of way because Eevee can't do it. Anything. It can't do anything. Double Edge does not work on Eevee. I mean, it does not work on Haunter. Whoops. It does not work on Haunter. Its Sand Attack doesn't work on Haunter. Nothing works on it. Sand Attack doesn't work, right? I don't know. You see, some things we forget because, like, literally, even if I saw it, I still will just forget. I'll be like, wait, what? But we're just gonna use Psychic here because it's the most obvious thing to do, and yeah, that should do pretty decent damage. A two-hit KO. It probably was not the wisest move to bring in this Marowak right away. Probably should have saved it because it would live one second and then probably use like Boomerang or something on me. Also, how does Boomerang not hit flying types? Like, literally, I want to see how that works. Isn't some moves not supposed to follow type matchup? Why does that move follow type matchup? It should just work regardless of type because it's throwing a bone at you. I'm throwing a bone at you and it doesn't work because what? Oh, does it only like hit people on the ground? It doesn't make sense. But we're just gonna use Psychic on this Eevee and it lives. But it gets a special drop, so it's not gonna live too much longer. It's gonna use Reflect, which is the most worthless thing it could have done because I have no physical moves and except Explosion. But why am I gonna use Explosion? Seriously, why would I do that? That would just be dumb. Alright, so this Psychic's gonna be able to just take down this Eevee, and yeah, we're gonna be able to move on to the next match. We only have 2 more after this, so pretty hyped. Yeah, that's a thing. It's really juicy. Regardless. Yes, we get another perfect. So how many perfects does that make it? I don't think we got a perfect streak of perfects. I don't think so. I think one of the times one of the hunters, my Haunter went down. One of the hunters, what? Our Haunter went down. Alright, so I'm gonna lead off with my Electabuzz. Yes, because this is the Psychic trainer, and Haunter would probably be a bad idea, even though Haunter has great specials still. It gets super effectively hit by it. And I can't bring in Staryu because Staryu's not Psychic type. So, we're just going to start off with our Electabuzz. We're going to use some Thunder Wave, of course. We're going to paralyze this Mr. Mime. Which I know Mr. Mime is called something else in Japan. Because I remember for the longest time, like, why is Mr. Mime called Mr. Mime? Because like in Generation 2, like, you could see Mr. Mime as being female. And so on for later generations. And that was something I was like, wait, why can't it be a girl if it's Mr.? Then I found out later when I was older, like, oh, it's because in Japan it was not called Mr. Mime. And they called it Mr. Mime to begin with because in Generation 1 they didn't have genders. So then they were like, whoops. Oh well. And that Mega Punch did like jack damage. Just because, of course, it's because Mr. Mime has no attack. Obviously, its attack is worthless. So we're just gonna use our own Mega Punch and punch the hell out of this thing. And it did decent damage. To me, decent damage in like this club is like 40 damage. 40, 30, 50 damage. Okay, maybe not dirty, but like 40, 50. That's decent damage. Alright, so we're just gonna keep up with the Mega Punches, because why not? Ooh, critical hit. Oh, and that critical hit sucks for it because it takes it down, so that was pretty lucky for us. Yeah, that was pretty damn lucky. I'm appreciative. And here comes Jinx, which is a Ice type, Ice and Psychic, so I don't think... Okay, Jinx is probably the worst thing to do with Psychic, so we're just gonna use some Fire Punch on it because we can just take this thing down with Fire Punch. Okay, it lives. But it's gonna use Bubble Beam, what? Wait, how does Jinx know Bubble Beam? Wait, this might be an illegal move. Okay, wait, is there like a TM in Generation 1 about Bubble Beam? Because I never knew Jinx knowing Bubble Beam. I know in later generations it does not know any sort of water move, probably other than Water Pulse. I did not know it can use Bubble Beam. I really this is new. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's a new thing. Jinx knows Bubble Beam. Okay. It has to be a TM or something, because I know it cannot know Bubble Beam in later generations. It's either a TM or it's an illegal move. One of the two. We're just gonna use a Mega Punch to take this thing down because Jinx has non-existent defenses. And yeah, Jinx goes down. Fortunately, we had to punch a girl, but yeah, that's just how it is. Who's the last Pokemon? It's, Kadabra. Alright, Kadabra's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Thunder Wave. Once we paralyze it, it's gonna be less of a challenge to deal with. So here's some Thunder Wave for the Kadabra, so that we can be faster than it and take it down. Because a Psybeam, a Psychic, whatever the case might be, from a Kadabra is freaking tough, especially a critical hit. And surprisingly, we live it, which I'm quite shocked about, because I didn't think we'd live something like that. But I'm grateful once again. So we're just gonna use Mega Punch, because why not? It should do reliable damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, in fact. So it's gonna take me down with a Psybeam, which I'm completely okay with. Good job, Electabuzz. You did a lot. You had to deal with a lot too, so great job, Electabuzz. Yes, it's here for Electabuzz. And, yeah, who should I bring in? Maybe I should bring in Magmar? Yeah. Let's just bring in Magmar, because Magmar knows Mega Punch, and while Haunter doesn't really know anything, and also Psybeam would kill Haunter. So, yes. Let's take down this thing, Magmar. Let's use Mega Punch, and it's a great thing we paralyzed it. Ooh, we get a critical hit as well. Yes. So this thing goes down, and yeah, we can move on to the final match, which is probably going to be the Old Man. Old Man reminds me so much of, like, the Old Maid, that card game. Oh, so we're able to take down second. We don't get a perfect continue, but that's okay. That's okay, guys. Just one more battle. Alright, here we are to verse the Old Man. Yes, the Old Man. The Old Man's team is quite diverse, if you can see. So, okay. Here we go. I'm going to lead off with my Electabuzz once again, because I think Electabuzz will be really handy. And also can paralyze anything. He leads off with a Poliwhirl, which I can easily Thunder Punch if I'm feeling Thunder Punch happy. So, either I'm going to decide to use Thunder Wave or Thunder Punch. Okay, it just lagged a bit right there. I don't know why it did. Okay, I don't know what that was, but it was like some lag. Okay. But we're going to use some Thunder Punch. Alright, so we're going to Thunder Punch this thing, but it switches out to Parasect. So that is not a very effective hit. So we're going to switch out to Magmar, because why? This will be the smartest move ever, because Magmar is a fire type and can easily tackle down this Parasect, because it's a grass and bug type. And what can it possibly do to us that'll really harm us? Oh, Spore! I forgot about Spore. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's gonna use Spore. We're gonna go to sleep, and that's gonna suck because I don't want to go to sleep. And but I woke up. But Spore's gonna be annoying because why is it annoying? Because I don't want to go to sleep, and because we have to deal with this Parasect can hit us reliably. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna Fire Punch because we woke up luckily, and this Slash really hurt us badly. So we're gonna try to get a Fire Punch out, and let's just kill it. It better kill it. It's a quad hit. Back then in Generation 1, quad hits would pretty much always kill. Unless you had like an Oddish that knew Absorb and used it like on an Onix or something like that. That would be ridiculous if you did that. But Mega Drain would kill it though. Yeah, it would. But it's going to send out Dragonair, and this Magmar is pretty much useless to me now, so I'm not really too concerned about if it lives or not. So we're just going to use Psychic to maybe get a special drop on it. And it's so weird. Ooh, yes, we get a special drop. But it's so weird how when Magmar uses Psychic, the Psychic background literally, okay, maybe I just noticed things bizarrely, but like when Magmar uses Psychic, it zooms out. Does that make sense? Like it zooms out on the Magmar, so you see like the psychic background, like you see it more, and like you see the Magmar like farther away. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, and Ice back then, Ice did normal damage against fire. But now fire resists some ice. So yeah, look here. You see, it's zooming out on the Magmar. That's not just perspective. That's literally what they're doing. It's zooming out. But since the Dragonair got a special drop, this Ice Beam's not gonna do anything unless it crits, which I'm really confident not. Oh, I guess I talked too soon, cause it just crit. Dang it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I wasn't really caring for the perfect continue anyway, so we'll just switch up to our Electabuzz. Yes. And Electabuzz's cry in some game is like a lot better than it is in the real games, because Electabuzz cry in the real games is like really loud. I don't know about you guys as a kid, but as a when I bring out my Electabuzz, it was like so loud. It was like it was like really loud, but it was on a Game Boy speaker, so it like also worn it down too. It was loud. I wasn't imagining things. And I just love how right now I'm like really calm and like really collective, and like this is like the final match. But it's Great Ball. There's nothing to be too concerned about. This isn't like Master Ball. Because if it was a Master Ball, then I'd be like, oh, okay, we gotta pay attention. We gotta be fully into it. I'm not too concerned because I am the ultimate Pokemon Master. Of course, if that's not obvious, I'm Spider Staryu, yes. And we're just gonna use a Thunder Punch that crits. So we're so lucky we get a crit and this Poliwhirl goes down. And that will be good game. Yes. Congratulations. The champion has been decided. So we win, we take down the old man gets out because we have the master plan, and yes, we win, we beat Great Ball. Oh yes, oh yes. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this. We got all the badges, the Boulder, Cascade, Thunder, Rainbow, Soul, Marsh, Volcano, and Earth Feather. I wasn't looking at the screen, sorry. But yes, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Quick plugins. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, Spider Staryu. Yes, be sure to give this a thumbs up. Be sure to watch my Twitter. Follow my Twitter at Spider Staryu. Follow like my Facebook page, Spider Staryu, and follow me on Tumblr as well at Spider Staryu. Just Spider Staryu. SpiderStaryu.tumblr.com. Oh my god, I got this completely wrong, but don't worry, it'll be in the description. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, see you. Goodbye.